It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. We are live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios with Chick, Josh, Ace, our engineer. This is Tom speaking. Pat Godwin's over there. The lady of the house is Christy Lee. Comedians Willie Griswold and Matt Holt are right over there. We are now joined by, I can feel the handsomeness coming through the line. It's Al Jackson. Al, did you survive Dallas? I know you were going to the Texas State Fair the last time we saw you.
I did survive. I'm a different man because of that meal. I ate food that no man should be able to eat unless that's your last meal.
Oh, wow.
I went to a steakhouse that it just ate a 5-pound rib special. So that tells you the condition I was in flying out. But it was worth it.
Oh, good. Good. We had.
So you had the ribs?
I had the I had the ribs, I had the pulled pork, I had the pork on the bone. I mean,
Josh
Chick,
and I we had ribs in Dallas that were unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, I followed your guys' lead. I went to the Pecan Lodge. You guys say pecan or pecan?
Well, in that case, I say pecan.
I say Pecan Lodge, yeah, but I was told there you say Pecan Lodge. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, it's only open 4 hours, Tom, and the line's around the corner, and it's worth every second.
Every minute you're waiting, it's worth it.
Yeah. Wow, that sounds great.
Yeah, it was terrific.
I've had pork ribs that are pretty good, but these beef ribs you have to sit down. You can't stand and eat them. You have to sit down.
Well, that sounds great.
It's almost like a religious experience for meat eaters.
Yeah.
I would make it that serious. It's a life-changing meat event.
Okay. Now, Al, a couple of real quick things I want to run by you. Yesterday was Name Your Car Day. Now, I do not have a name for my car, but Christy has a name for one of her cars. Christy has the little teeny Figaro car.
Yeah.
And
I've seen it.
Its name is
Figgy.
Figgy. And if you haven't seen this thing, it looks like a car from Toy Story. It's a Japanese import. It just looks like a toy car. And our friends at Napa have done a beautiful. Is it a painting of your car?
It's like a poster. Yeah, it's really nice.
It's posted on Instagram and it's really cool. Now, have you ever named a car, Al?
My current car has a name.
Really?
What is
Gina.
Gina.
Because I have a black Challenger, so every time I see her, I say, "Damn, Gina." But I need Chick to say it.
Damn, Gina.
There we go.
it? See, now he went with a female name too. Yeah. I think.
No, I know you're all thinking the same thing I am.
What about Felicia?
It is pronounced Gina.
Gina. Yeah.
Not Gina.
Not
yes.
Gina.
Yeah.
Gina. The awkward. Right.
Always on the mind.
Sorry. How did you happen to name it? That's interesting that you would have chosen that.
One of my friends named it as soon as he saw it, so I was like, "Well, I guess that's her name now." And now I don't know. I didn't know any other guys that named their car. Now, are you a name guy, Tom? I feel like
I'm not.
You're not.
The only I probably should have named. I had a Pontiac Le Mans for a decade. I probably should have named him Rusty. There. Because I did so much body work on that car. I put so much Bondo and fiberglass. You could drive that through an airport metal detector that wouldn't go off.
I had a car when I worked at Otis Elevator, and I called it
Otis.
Otis.
There you go. There you go. Ace, you ever name your cars?
The Trooper was called Rustina.
Was it Rust? Oh, really? Yeah, because you had
it had no rust on it.
And you had that Isuzu Trooper for what, 20 years?
24.
24 years, one car. Wow. And Ace is famous. Yeah, Ace is famous.
When you started it,
for
did
his
it
safe
go
driving.
Again?
Yeah, Ace does drive very safe.
So safe it's dangerous, I think.
Like 5-10 miles an hour on the highway.
You bought that thing, what, an 87 or something?
No, I got that 90-something.
Really? Okay, I didn't know they kept making them. Yeah, I had an Isuzu Trooper.
They didn't, Tom. That was the last one. He just kept it.
I had the first year they made them.
So it was the last century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get me where I'm going.
I had the two-door Isuzu Trooper. It was a great car. But it was like driving a spinnaker on a sailboat. You'd drive it down the freeway, and a little breeze would come by and go flying off the road.
Mr. Relatable.
Yeah.
Like a spinnaker on a sailboat.
Tom Everyman.
My God. My topsiders were soiled.
Sorry, Al, you're a sailor, right, Al?
I am not, sir. I get seasick. Doesn't everybody get seasick? I think sailing from the shore, you look and you say, wow, that guy's really made it. I wish I was out there when you're on the water, that's even a little bit rough for 40 minutes. Like you're done out there, unless you're like one of those deadliest catch guys. Like my stomach it won't let me. It betrays me.
Yeah, those guys are serious.
Yeah, they are.
Well, you're right. You certainly make a good point. Now, Al, I'm glad you had a good time in Texas. Al, of course, is featured on the television program The Daily Blast, also available on your computer.
What was the most unusual food you had at the fair?
Oh, that's a great question. It's between two things. One, I had a cotton candy burrito. Yes,
Yummy.
just like it sounds, with ice cream inside of it, which is delicious.
It was good.
It was. And Tom, I wasn't expecting much. It was it was delicious. But I would have to say, I had a fried chicken wing surrounded by a donut infused with red soda. It's kind of like a play on chicken and waffles.
I was right there with you until the red soda. I don't know, man.
It was life changing, Chicky.
No
It's
kidding.
like, what did I do to deserve this?
All you get from the red soda is the sugar.
I guess.
Yes, chicken and waffles.
So you're getting super sweet chicken and waffles, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I think of when I look at you, Tom. You super sweet chicken. You.
Oh, thank you.
Sweet and savory.
That sounds like the stripper that Tom asks for when he goes into the strip club every Thursday. Chicken and waffles working tonight. All right, send her out.
Get her over here. I got a tip for her.
Yeah,
She's
you know
super
me.
sweet.
Every Thursday, it's over to the strip club. That's what I want to do. It's like going to a restaurant where you look at the food and can't eat it. No, thank you.
You know, Tom, like radio stations do contests where you can go watch the game or something with the talent. I think you guys should do a contest where somebody gets to go to a strip club with you and see
We did that.
the hate.
Didn't we? We've
Because
done that.
Tom would hate that.
I wouldn't go.
Everybody would realize that's a real thing. Like you would hate that.
I
That's the
couldn't.
one thing we did a morning at a strip club.
Yeah, we had to
Yep.
do it. It was awful.
He almost
Yeah.
Tom almost uncomfortable to weigh is what happened.
I just wanted to go up and go, look, you need some cash. Go to college or something. Get out of here.
Dance for you, mister.
Oh, God.
That was a weird name.
Al, years ago, a buddy of mine, I won't use his name, he would spend all of his money at strip clubs, and he got
Just say Chickies right there.
No, it wasn't Chick. The Chick was
They liked me.
this guy, he knew all the strippers by their real names. That was his big thing. He'd go,
Yeah.
and pretty soon he was helping him move furniture. And I can't because Gloria has to move today. Who's Gloria?
Buying them drugs.
Oh, Galaxy. And then and then their boyfriends would come over on their motorcycles, and nothing ever became of all this, and he would just watch his money fly out. But my favorite was one, and I'm not making this up, and I'm sorry, but this is the thing. She would walk up and she'd go, "I'm dancing for you." And she was a young Asian woman.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we kind of got
so
that flavor.
He always referred to her as "I'm dancing for you," which I perfectly
See, I
valid.
thought from that, I thought she was Russian from
So
the way you
did
said that.
I was gonna go
Like I
there.
do the sexy dance for you.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I may have gotten the accent wrong, but no, it was there's. And then one time I was in the grocery store and I looked up and went, "Oh my God, look, there's "I'm dancing for you." Now, Al, I'm going to cheat today on our quiz.
Okay.
Because our pop culture quiz often aimed at the youth. I have brought my son Willie here. He's a comedian, as you know. You've worked with him.
I know, Willie. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, man?
What's up? And what's up, Matt Holt? You're quiet back there?
Well, I'm waiting to jump in. Al, come on.
See, now Willie and Matt are going to be working in Louisville at the Caravan tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. But Willie
good show.
Willie can help me here as I learn new words, and you can see if you can stump me. Let's go. What do you got?
All right. Willie, you should know this. If I told Tom to give somebody bars, what would he be doing to them?
Bars. Okay. Well, this was
Is this a reference to
bars,
Xanax?
or is it
No.
like the ability to rap bars?
There we go. The second one. You see how Willie's on it?
What is
I've
it?
also heard bars in San Francisco slang is the ability to roll a joint, the ability to roll a bar.
Where's really?
Yeah.
A bar. I wonder where that comes from.
So what's the rap thing?
Bars like a bar, four bars of music. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you could say, "Hey, man, I can do some bars."
Yeah, spit your 16 bars, something like that. Yeah.
You spit 16 bars?
I feel like I'm talking out of. I don't know what I'm saying.
Doing a lecture.
I don't think about this too much.
So your dad got you in trouble. Okay.
So I think that's pretty cool.
Tom, is there any rap song that you know? I would say a third of the words to. Do you know, like, maybe the beginning of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song? I feel like everybody knows that.
I've never watched that show even for 2 seconds. I watch no television. The one that I know, I love that song that goes. I was just using it this morning. Is "This Is How We Do It." And
I mean, this is how we do it.
Yes, I was. Is that what it's called?
I mean, the song "This Is How We Do It."
Now, Al, I'm going to tie this together. Al, I promise I'm tying this together. Now, we were naming cars, and Christy, your car is named
Figgy.
And Chick McGee drives a beautiful Audi.
That's right.
And I said
I got Audi money.
he could name it. He could name it Audi Duty.
Yeah, I could if I was insane.
After the 1950s era Howdy Doody character.
Right.
This way, Mr. Dude.
The puppet, and then of course you could sing all the time when you walk out your car. This is Audi Duty. Isn't that perfect?
You could do that.
Right, yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
Sure.
Don't you have an Audi?
Yeah. Among other things, I have a nice, very fun car.
So I
Wait
said,
a minute.
I've got another car other than my Audi, but I didn't say, among other cars.
Well, you could do that. You could name your car the Audi Duty.
I just named Chick's car the Audi Duty.
Willie, it's very easy to change your name. Now, here's what we'll do. Uncle Chick can show you how to do this. You can be Willie Lambert or whatever.
Willie Duty, yeah.
Yeah, the only
Willie Duty. This afternoon, you can be Willie Duty.
Hi, Mr. Duty. Willie Duty.
I hate to be
Man,
too
that Willie Duty funny.
hate to be too obscure, but there was a short-lived TV show called Fridays. It was a knockoff of Saturday Night Live.
Yes, it was on ABC.
Yes,
And they had a running gag or right this way, Mr. Duty, with adult Howdy Doody. Hilarious. Please
There was
Google
a guy
it.
in a Howdy Doody hat
Oh, it
walking
was-
into a nightclub.
And that's the show that brought us. Anyone?
Michael Richards and Larry David.
Larry
Oh, yeah,
David.
all
and-
those
yeah,
guys.
Melanie Charnoff.
really worth looking up. I'm sorry to go
Canadian?
back in time.
Was
No.
that
No,
No, it was
It
SCTV.
was ABC. It was ABC.
Yeah.
TV.
Tom, I feel like anytime we talk about hotels, I think you should have some kind of liquid next to you so you could pour out for a little bit out for the homie Eddie Sincere.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
That's my favorite character from your life is Mr. Sincere.
How does Willie not know that story?
I don't know that story.
I repress a lot of the stuff I heard. You know?
Good
Push it
move.
down.
Well, right near there was
I did too.
a Holiday Inn, not too far from where we grew up, Al. The one, for those that are familiar, was at 271 in Chagrin Boulevard.
That was my first job over there at that Embassy Suites as a busboy.
And
right
I was,
there
I
at
was,
Chagrin.
I was a bellboy there the summer I turned 16. And I don't know why they had a bellboy at a Holiday Inn, but I wore one of those red jackets that only comes down to your waist. The what do you call that? The Eisenhower?
The ejaculate?
The ejaculate? No, that's right.
You have the Fabio here?
And
The shorter jacket.
And I would very rarely you'd get a phone call. Okay, please send a bellman up to room 407, whatever it is. And one day I had the day shift, not a lot going on. I washed a lot of windows, and I watched my boss, who's I swear to God, his name was Mr. Burns, and he was a gourmand. He was a very corpulent man, and he would have 2-hour lunches. And,
Gourmand.
and he out. I'm not kidding. He had a pencil. He had I even know his first name, but I won't say it.
He had a pencil thin mustache.
Pencil thin mustache.
Did he
All
call
of this
you-
is coming together now.
Did he call you Griswold or boy?
No, it was like that. It was Mr. Griswold. It was very respectful.
So you
So I
have
was a
imprinted
bellboy.
on bigger men with pencil thin mustaches, and now you
An overweight
carried
man.
it.
Yeah.
He was kind of a
carried it on.
Sebastian Cabot type. I'm almost certain he was a.
Bachelor.
Yes, what they used
Mr. Belvedere.
Confirmed bachelor.
what they used to call a confirmed bachelor.
Sure.
You mean a gay? Not a gay.
Funny he never married?
What?
He was a nice chap, nice fellow.
Light in the loafers.
Whatever, I don't care. we're getting away from the story, Al. The point of the story is I get called up to a room, and this guy goes, I'd like a woman. And I'm 16 years old.
Are you sure?
And you very
Because
wittily said, hey, who wouldn't?
You talk like that, but you kind of always talk like you're in the old West. Your lady friend. And
this guy said that to me, and then I said,
All right.
I went, we don't have that service here, sir. And he said, well, I got one the last time I was here. And I said, oh, yes. And I said, well, who'd you talk to? And he goes, oh, I talked to the black bellman.
Let me jump in here. I'm just going to bet $20 he didn't say black gentleman. Okay?
He did not.
There's
No way.
No way.
No
There's
way.
no way. the African American
Not even that.
He probably,
not even that, Al.
forgive me, the current parlance at the time was probably colored.
Right?
Yeah, it probably was.
Not in my vernacular, but he probably said something to the effect of the colored guy got it for me.
Right.
So, hey, I didn't create this world, okay?
No, you're right.
Al, are you
Probably
still
what he-
there? No one would blame you if you hung up, Al.
Probably what you said. It's probably what he said.
So I said, "Oh, you must mean Eddie Sincere," because Eddie was our night guy,
Right.
And I had learned a few things.
No
as a
matter what
16
time of day you work, Tom.
And Eddie, I found out very early on in my job, kept all his bourbon in the buckets in the janitorial room. But so Eddie apparently was doing some pimping on the side. God
for
bless
There
him.
we go. I don't know if he was a pimp. I think he was more of a facilitator.
Yeah.
of-
I think so.
You know, I think pimping takes like you have to kind of regulate and add up money at the end of the night. I think that he was probably just he was Match.com 50 years before it happened.
Yeah, he was
He's a
ransom.
nice
Just like let me hook you
concierge.
guys up and give me a little tip and we'll call it even.
Yeah, he was always nice to me. I remember he had real long fingernails and he smoked those really long cigarettes and never ashed them.
Tom, why do you think he had really long fingernails, sir?
I don't know.
Cocaine?
Huh?
Tootski?
Cocaine?
Check out the big brain on Christie.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is one of those guys you'd be talking to him thinking, is this ash going to fall? Okay. We got a lot to... Al, I think we're done, Al. We missed our word of the week.
We'll get it next week,
Okay,
but
you're the
I got
best.
a good one for you. You'll love it.
Okay, check out the Daily Blast. Al Jackson is
And
the best.
don't forget, I'll be with you guys in Indy the October 18th and 19th at Helium Comedy Club.
Oh, no
come
kidding.
Yeah.
Buy your tickets and come seize me.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm going to come see you.
We'll be there. Thank
I
you very
love you
much,
guys.
Al. Now,
All right.
we were talking about those boxes you get. Boy, Al sure faded fast.
That was awkward at
Not
best,
sure what
wasn't it?
happened. I think Ace is pissed about the story.
Ace has had him with Al. Nobody saw that coming, huh?
Ace, every word of that story is true. I couldn't make, and what a great name for a human being.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Eddie Sincere.
That was his name.
Legal.
That was his name.
Okay.
And it's all every word of that story is true. And I, of course, had no idea. You want a girl? Who knew? This is the Bob and Tom Show. We are in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Our engineer, Oakland Raider fan Ace Cosby.
Hello, friends.
The man in black today. Black shirt, black cap. Do you have pants on? I can't tell.
Everything's black.
Oh, nice. Everything's black. Thank you very much. I can feel it. Can you feel it?
I can feel it.
Can you feel it, Matt?
I feel it.
Yeah, it's the Ace Cosby joke of the day coming. I can feel it.
Don't you mean dig it?
I can dig it. Can you dig it?
I can dig it.
He can dig it.
She can dig it.
Oh, yeah, I can dig it.
They can dig it. Okay. We'll break that out in a matter of moments.
Oh, I hope so.
There's Pat Godwin over there. He can dig it. But Christy Lee, of course, is at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk, and Mr. McGee at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. But right now, as I mentioned, this is just any time. It's Ace Cosby joke time. Ace Cosby. Well, no,
Not a
Ace.
joke.
These aren't jokes?
More of a memory today because talking about cars all these past couple days.
Yeah.
Reminded me of a date I had. She wanted to have sex on the hood of her Honda Civic.
All right.
I said no. If I want to have sex, I'll do it on my own accord.
I enjoyed that. That was good. I like that
loved
one
it.
a lot. Yeah.
Didn't see it coming.
Loved it.
Didn't realize it was a Honda-specific
Yes.
punchline.
All right.
It's a Honda
Very
joke.
nice.
Very nice.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
You can tell that one at work today.
Yeah.
My own accord.
Although it might not be safe for work.
No, kids, tell it to your teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Thanks for that. Helped a lot.
And use your mom and dad.
NSFW.
Yes.
Not safe for work. Yes.
Yeah, but don't you love it when you get a video like that and you go, oh, well, I'm going to watch this one.
Yeah.
Of course you
Goes right to the top of the
Is
list.
that,
Yes.
wait a minute, hang on. Is that what you say?
Of course.
I'm going to watch
Don't
this
you do
one.
you do the video triage? You get sent a bunch of videos. I'm not going to watch this one. This looks there's a dog in it. Okay, wait. Oh, wait a minute. This next one, NSFW. I'm in. Good band too.
NSFW?
Oh wait, that was NRBQ. Sorry, great.
That's a
band.
great band.
They're a great band.
Is that
Somewhat
true?
obscure.
They're all dead.
Yes,
Okay.
they're not all dead, but thanks for bringing it up. NRBQ. They're a great cult band. Fantastic.
Okay, gotcha.
Christy Lee, once again, is at her base, the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. What's happening?
Well, this is called a mom-only vacation. I know how you love these kind of words, Tom, but from the New York Post, they're calling it a momcation.
See, I like the idea of having moms go on vacation is great, but
Solo getaway for moms, no husband or kids allowed. The hashtag Momcation has been used on more than 48,000 posts on Instagram.
By awful women.
To shots of mom living their best lives.
Yep.
There are moms
Wearing
gazing out on
print.
city skylines and sexy going out tops. Going out tops.
And the phrase "living my best life"
Yeah.
is kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Write your
Because-
own stuff,
yeah.
okay?
Moms perched on boats atop aquamarine seas and moms sitting seaside drinking cocktails out of coconuts.
And just a picture of her feet.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah, that's the
Sure.
That's the new thing, right? Is it the picture
I
of the
think
feet?
it-
Yeah. I don't know if it's new, but it's popular.
But I mean,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the old thing, I should say.
Yeah. My office today.
Yes.
Oh,
like
yeah.
43-year-old
Yes.
Mindy White, who says, quote, hit the pool, drank vodka, didn't have to wipe anyone's butt, but my own.
Oh,
She put that on a Facebook post about her solo trip.
Anything to do with her.
Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville Resort.
good for you.
She's hitting the casino tonight. Take time for yourselves, she says.
That's nice, but
Best odds in
so
the
her,
casino.
So her husband can't even wipe his own.
I think the next
I
place.
think that meant her kids, you
Oh,
tool.
The next place she should go is the Dominican. Am I right? Spend some time there. Yeah.
Yeah, this is tough. No, you moms, you deserve it. You know, the day's full of filling baggies with goldfish crackers and handing the kid an iPad. It's got to be tough.
Wow.
Need a whole big
Here, here, Josh. Here, here.
Paradise.
Oh, I know, it's tough.
Josh preparing for celibacy.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's
Boy,
segment
boy.
coming in hot. Put your phone in airplane mode.
All right. We have another hour of screen time. Woo!
Every now and again, you got to pick up a Cheerio or two that fell out of the bowl.
Are you out of your mind?
Oh,
So
you
new
are-
Josh.
You are so dead. No, the moms deserve it. The moms deserve it. I just hate those words these manufactured words. What do they call those?
Yeah.
Porta-pacheres or something. What is that?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Portomantu.
Euphemisms, I think.
It's like portamantu.
Right.
But I don't know. Momcation.
Yep. No.
Okay. No, but ladies, certainly you deserve it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, take a
Women
break.
travel solo, sure.
Go to
Yeah.
Milfaritaville.
You know,
Milfaritaville.
Now that I would go there.
They're not looking to get
I would go
picked
there.
up. That would be a different kind of...
Oh, I think
I
some
bet
of them
they
looking
are.
to get
Well, how are they
picked
going
up.
to get their groove back? Is
Yeah.
that
They are.
get my groove back?
That's what I was trying to think
my
of.
groove.
Stella gets her
Stella
groove
gets
back.
her groove back. Didn't that woman lose her groove and divorce?
Well, yeah, in
Ended
real
up in
life,
prison.
yes.
You know what's got to be hard when you're a mom when the kid lays down for a 2-hour nap and you have to watch Real Housewives? That's that's hard, isn't it? That's
Well,
got to
you
be
are
it.
doubling down on this
Man, oh,
idiocy.
man.
Maybe
Or,
you are, John.
When she goes to school for 7, when the kids go to school for 7 hours and you can just, read. Boy, that's tough.
And say, woo! When Ellen says
you
something
are-
funny. Yeah.
God, you are A, so wrong, and B, so dead.
If anybody,
If I were to give away your personal situation right now, they'd be going, "Wow, he's really insane. He's
No.
going to be trampled
If
tonight."
she's listening, she's laughing.
Oh, we'll see.
No, trust me.
We'll see who's doing the dishes tonight wearing a loincloth.
I do the dishes every day.
and getting whipped.
This
do you?
actually sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Me, Josh, what's your name again?
Doesn't the kid get in the way of your Tarzan
Millicent.
activity? The little kid get in the way of stuff? Your loving activity.
My what activity?
Your loving activity.
personal question.
Sex?
Leave him alone.
Yeah, you got a little kid around.
Hey, Bob Eubanks?
You can lock a door, can't you?
You know, look. Let's just establish one fact. Josh's girlfriend moves in, and his masturbation's been cut down by at least 4%. 3?
And to answer your question, Pat, no, we just put her in the garage and.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
okay.
I'm going to give her a bowl of Cheerios.
For the full 3 minutes?
No, you leave the car on for 2.
3 minutes. I'm on anxiety meds.
That's right.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.